Hello and welcome to GP Support North's information miniseries all about sales order entry, showcasing the functionality and special tips for this Dynamics GP feature. Well, with that said, let's jump right into an overview on the PO number check in the Professional Service Tools library. Over to you, Brittany.
Entering transactions. If we have customers that require to give you a PO number and they can't repeat, you might say to me, well, how the frig am I going to check every single transaction they ever give me to make sure that the PO number that I received this time around doesn't match any other PO I've ever had? There's a nifty handy trick in PSTL. You might say to me, you know what, I watched a webinar in PSTL and I didn't see it in there. That's correct. There's so many PSTL tools that there's not enough time for me to talk about them. But you'll notice that I have this SOP PO number check. And what this allows us to do is actually set a requirement on whether or not we can have duplications of PO numbers and whether those can be on our quotes, our orders, returns, back orders, fulfillments, and so on and so on. Okay? So you'll notice here on my invoice, I say I'm telling it to check if I have a duplicate PO. Okay? I'm telling it to also look in work in history. Okay? And now it tells me what kind of warning type I want. To warn and ask me, so to just warn and tell me, you know what, hey, you have a duplicate PO number, are you okay? Or you can have a warn and reject, where it literally tells you, you have a duplicate PO number, you cannot put this PO number in here. Okay. Or you can use a warn and password, where you say, okay, you know what, you're going to use a duplicate PO number. If you have a password, you can override it. Now, you can set different types based on your order, invoice, return, back order, fulfillment, so on and so on. All this setup is inside your PSTL. Okay? So if you're ever looking to make sure that people for sure put in a PO number or there's no duplicates, go ahead and check out your customer PO setup inside PSTL. So I'm just going to move these side by side here so you can see which one it is. So you'll notice here it's under a SOP PO number check. Okay? Now, as a word of warning, PSTL is an amazing tool. However, it does have some very powerful features in there. So please make sure before you change anything that you have a backup and that you have no one in the system, just so no one, you know, accidentally does something that they shouldn't be doing, and you can always revert back if you would like to. Okay?
Well, thanks, Brittany. What a great overview on the PO number check in the PSTL. For more episodes on sales order entry or how GP Support North can help you on a successful digital transformation while staying on Dynamics GP, visit gpsupportnorth.com. Well, we'll see you there.